We are used to seeing Seoul as a neon metropolis, a city of K-pop idols, futuristic technology, and endless nightlife. Tourists come here for the perfect photos and the bright lights. But they don't know that beneath the foundations of these skyscrapers lie bones. Seoul has been a capital for over 600 years, and during this time, it has witnessed so much death, betrayal, and pain that this energy has simply never left. Today, we are not going to visit popular cafes. We are going to visit the places that locals try to avoid after dark. From the cursed residence of presidents to the river that collects souls. These are not fairy tales. These are the real scars of a city living with ghosts. Welcome to Dark Seoul. Story 1. Seodaemun Prison History Hall. Let's start with a place where pain is felt physically. Seodaemun Prison. Today, it stands as a museum, but less than a century ago, it was hell on earth. During the Japanese occupation, thousands of Korean independence fighters were imprisoned here. The methods of torture used within these walls were inhumane. There is a chilling legend known as the Phantom Tap. Prisoners used a secret tapping code to communicate between cells through the thick walls. Museum guards swear that at night, when the halls are empty, this tapping sound echoes again, as if the prisoners are still talking. But the most terrifying spot is the tunnel of corpse removal. It was a secret passage used to dispose of the bodies of the executed. Legend says the tunnel frequently collapsed for no geological reason, as if the very earth refused to accept the dead. Visitors often report a sudden drop in temperature and a feeling of suffocation here. And in photos taken near the wailing poplar tree, where families said their last goodbyes, strange shadows often appear. Story 2. The Curse of the Blue House. Have you heard of the Curse of the Blue House? Yongma Land, with its signature blue tiles, was the residence of South Korea's presidents for decades. It looks majestic, but almost every president who lived there met a tragic end. Assassinations, suicides, impeachments, prison. Koreans believe the problem lies in the location itself. According to feng shui masters, the Blue House stands on unlucky ground. There is a dark legend that during the occupation, Japanese officials drove massive iron spikes into the mountains behind the palace. Their goal was to sever the energy veins of the Korean peninsula and kill the spirit of the nation. The energy here is said to be broken. The last president even refused to live there, moving his office to a different location to break this cycle of misfortune. Is it just a coincidence? Or can the land truly take revenge on those who rule it? Story 3. The Han River and the Mobwishan. The Han River cuts Seoul in half. By day, it is a favorite spot for picnics and cycling. But water has a memory. Unfortunately, the bridges over the Han River often become the place of final choice for those who have lost hope. In Korean folklore, there is a terrifying concept called Mobwishan, water ghosts. These are the souls of those who drown. The legend says they are lonely in the cold, dark water. And in their loneliness, they try to drag the living down with them. Survivors and witnesses tell stories of standing near the water's edge and feeling an overwhelming, sudden urge to jump, as if a voice was whispering directly into their minds. Others claim to have seen pale hands reaching out from the murky depths. Skeptics will say it's just psychology. But the accident statistics on the Han River make you wonder, what is really hiding at the bottom? Story 4. The Sampoong Department Store Tragedy. 1995. Seoul. The Sampoong Department Store was a symbol of luxury and wealth. But one day, it folded like a house of cards in just 20 seconds. Over 500 people lost their lives. It was human negligence. The owners removed vital support columns to install escalators. Greed caused the collapse. But after the tragedy, the supernatural stories began. A high-end luxury apartment complex was built on the site of the ruins. But the past did not stay buried. Taxi drivers in Seoul tell a recurring urban legend. Late at night, near this location, they pick up women dressed in old-fashioned, expensive clothes, holding shopping bags. The women give an address, but when the driver turns around, the back seat is empty. Security guards in the parking lots report hearing the sound of crying children and phantom sirens when the night is silent. These are the souls who never checked out of the store that fatal day. Story 5. Yongma Land, the abandoned park. And finally, a place where time has stopped. Yongma Land. This amusement park closed its doors in 2011, but the rides were left to rot. By day, photographers and K-pop idols come here for the vintage aesthetic. But by night, the atmosphere changes. There is a legend about a little girl who died on one of the rides due to a malfunction. They say her spirit refuses to let the park go. Urban explorers and stalkers report that the merry-go-round sometimes begins to spin on its own, even though the electricity was cut off years ago. And in the mirrors of the old funhouse, you might catch the reflection of someone standing right behind you, even if you came here alone. Conclusion. Seoul is a city that knows how to keep its secrets. Beneath its shiny, futuristic facade hide centuries of pain and mystery. Maybe these are all just stories. Or maybe, the next time you walk through Seoul at night, you will stop and listen. And you might hear something more than just the noise of the city. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the dark. Tell me in the comments, which city with dark legends should we explore next? And remember, darkness is closer than it seems.